Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to Dr. Rushdie, all the timbalan pengarah KPPK from Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri and KPP and also PP. Okay, kalau ada salah silap saya mohon ampun dan maaf dulu sebab saya budak baru belajar. Okay, so this is our finding. Okay, the concept of GREET, that is also known as Guidance on Reading and Essay for Excellence in Tests. Okay, maybe some of you might think that, okay, why it is Guidance on Reading and Essay for Excellence in Tests? Okay, where in SPM examination, we actually focus on all the 4 skills. Okay, but this is just, the main idea. Yeah, the main idea on the concept of GREET, but we also cater on all the 4 skills because I am going to show how we are going to implement the concept of PTRS module in our program. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is the abstract for what is the guidance on reading and essay for excellence in tests. Okay, the program is actually designed to prepare students for success in the SPM English 119. But we are actually implementing the concept of highly immersive program as well. Okay, so through structured lessons, practical exercises and personalized feedback, these programs help students develop the skills needed to analyze text, write well-organized essays, and communicate effectively in both oral and written form. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is where I mentioned just now. Yeah. The program helps students develop the skills needed not only to analyze text, write well-organized essay, but also to communicate effectively in both oral and written form. Okay, and then by focusing on key exam techniques and fostering critical thinking, the program also equips students with the confidence and strategies necessary to excel in all sections of the SPM English 119. And then it also aims to enhance students' overall English proficiency, ensuring readiness not only for the exam but also for future academic and professional challenges. This is the part where I would like to emphasize on the implementation of highly immersive program. Okay, so in highly immersive program, one of the objectives of highly immersive program is to enhance skill development among students. Okay, so by practicing this HIP ataupun highly immersive program, okay, we are actually helping the students to upgrade their English proficiency. Yeah, this is actually based on my personal, my own experience as a teacher before. Yeah, because I noticed that students especially from rural areas, they are not proficient enough with English language. To them, English is a very alienated language. Okay, they feel, how to say that, to describe, they feel like as if they are actually digging their own grave when it comes to speaking especially. Yeah, jadi kita ni lah. Alright, next. Okay, what are the objectives of GREET? Okay, one is to enhance reading comprehension skill. As we know, English 119 focuses, okay, one of the component in English 119 is paper 1, that is 119/1, which focus on reading. Okay, so this paper, there are 40 questions and then 5 parts of the question, and most students, okay, based on the analysis that I did before, okay, most students, they have difficulty when it comes to part 4 which is known as gap text. Yeah, so I hope by implementing the program, okay, for SPM candidate, it helps them to enhance their reading skill. Okay, and then to improve their essay writing structure. Okay, as I said just now, English to some students, it is a very alien language to them. Okay, so they have difficulty to write an essay. Even to construct a simple sentence also, they have problem to do so. Yeah. Okay, so hoping by implementing this program, it helps them to at least to able to answer part 1, okay, essay, email writing, and then to at least able to answer the other 2 parts as well. Okay. Okay, and then to increase vocabulary and language proficiency. Okay, so this objective, actually it helps them when it comes to their speaking test, especially. Okay, and then it also helps them with their writing, because without vocabulary, they will not be able to speak. They will not be able to answer simple question for part 1, paper 3, English paper 19/3. Okay, they will have difficulty to answer part 3 when it comes to the discussion part as well. Okay, I've experienced those situations before. Even good students from good classes from the science stream also, when it comes to the speaking component, they have difficulty to answer the question given. Okay, next, to master time management in test condition. Okay, this is actually to help them to well organize when it comes to answer the question, especially for paper 2. Yeah, paper 2, which is writing, because there will be 3 parts that they need to answer. So if they do not know how to allocate the time wisely, they will not be able to answer all the questions perfectly. Okay, ada isu kat mana budak ni, calon ni, dia cuma dapat jawab part 1 saja. Part 2, part 3 tak boleh jawab. Sebab they focus more on part 1. Walaupun part 1 tu, they only need to write in about 80 words. Okay. Yang ini based on pengalaman masa menanda kertas peperiksaan lah. Yeah. And then to provide practice, and then to boost confidence and exam preparedness. This is very important. Because when it comes to English, selalunya bila students ni, they have already set their mind. Tak semua, tapi those students who are not from the English medium, they are lack of confidence, especially when they want to deliver their ideas, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so this is the methodology. Okay, GREET combines theoretical knowledge with practical application through a series of interactive classes. So this is where the HIP is also implemented, because as we know, the HIP, okay, caters 4 type of activities: in class, out of class, extra classes, and also outreach program. So Selangor, okay, we have agreed to make sure that all the schools in Selangor use comprehensively, fully utilize the PTRS module for English, okay, in order to make sure that students able to answer the questions given for their SPM examination. Okay, and then students will engage in individual and group activities designed to enhance their proficiency and test-taking skills. It is also designed to provide students with a comprehensive and practical framework for mastering the skills required for the SPM English Paper 19 examination, which combine interactive instruction, targeted practice, and assessment to ensure thorough preparation and skill development. Okay, here when we talk about the methodology, as I said just now, okay, we'll be using this PTRS module. Okay, this PTRS module is actually this is one of the outreach program with our Menteri Besar Incorporated, okay, which has been introduced in our state since 2019. And I still remember I am one of the first cohort yang terima modul tu okay, since 2019, and as for me it is very effective in order to help the students, okay, because it shares step by steps on how to answer the question. Okay, these are the outcomes. Okay, kalau tadi objective, so these are the outcomes. Okay, objective, as usual, as we know, objective refers to the aim, what we target for. Okay, so these are the outcomes, the results. Okay, tapi result ni kita masih tak nampak lagi because we are still waiting for the SPMC result. Okay, so the outcomes are to improve reading comprehension, enhance essay writing skills, expanded vocabulary and language use, to increase test performance, and as I just like the objective given, okay, better time management in exams, okay, and then greater confidence in test taking, especially for speaking. When it comes for speaking, memang we need to make sure that the candidates have greater self-confidence, and then personalized feedback and continuous improvement. When we talk about this personalized feedback, it refers to the session where the teachers are going to help the students, where they are going to help the students in, maybe they can have the clinical program, one-to-one session, okay, in order to help the students to answer the questions, in order to help them, in order to help the students, macam mana nak cakap, dapat result lebih baik lah. Okay, okay, so target. Okay, okay, so the target, it is designed for SPM candidates seeking to elevate their English language skills and to achieve top results in the English 119. Okay. Okay, when we talk about the target audience, it involves students with variety of proficiency, okay, and the specific need. So by implementing the concept of HIP, okay, which is also designed to cater students who benefit from immersive practical language experiences. So here schools and educators will play a crucial role in order to implement the facilities, okay, to implement and facilitating this program. Okay, what are the implications of GREET? Okay, so one of the implications of GREET is to improve academic performance, and this is what we aim for. I think not only Selangor but all the states in Malaysia. Okay, we hope to improve the GPMP of the subject. Okay, by enhancing students' reading comprehension and essay writing skill, the GREET program will lead to higher test score. Students will be better equipped to analyze text, formulate coherent arguments, and express ideas effectively, improving overall academic outcomes. Okay, students, dia macam ni ya, tuan-tuan, puan-puan, when it comes to English paper, especially writing, okay, some students, they don't know how to analyze the question. Okay, so that is why they are not on the right track, especially when answering part 2 and part 3. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. Okay, so by having this program, it helps, okay, to the students to analyze the question better. Sebab kadang-kadang budak-budak ni, dia orang akan sekali lalu dia, tuan-tuan, puan-puan. Dia sekali tengok je, oh soalan ni pasal review on movie, okay, tapi dia tak baca detail. Okay, so that is the issue. Benda ni banyak berlaku, especially for the low achievement students. Kadang kesian bila tengok diorang tulis jawapan, macam sedih je. They don't know what they write actually. And we don't want that to happen. So I really hope by practicing, by implementing this program, it helps them to write better. Yeah. Other issue, even part 1, the most easiest part also, they unable to answer the question given. Email writing tu sangat mudah sebenarnya. That is actually the part where they need to score at least 18/20. But yet, some they unable to write. Dia cuma boleh tulis, "Dear Ali, how are you?" Tu je. And then full stop. And then part 2 tak jawab. Part 3 tak jawab. Okay, so pity them actually. Okay, so I really hope by implementing this program, it helps them a lot. Alright, and then the second implication, enhance critical thinking and communication skills. The program may foster critical thinking by encouraging students to analyze text more deeply and express their idea clearly in writing. This could also benefit them in real-world communication and problem solving. So this is where it helps them when it comes to their speaking 1119/3 part 3. Because for speaking, okay, for speaking, there will be extended question, not only for part 3 but also for part 2. Okay, tapi part 3 normally the extended question is quite challenging. So by practicing this, we hope that it helps them at least to be able to answer the extended question for part 3. Dia situasi dia macam ni, saya cakap dalam bahasa Melayu sikit untuk yang when it comes to critical thinking and communication skill. Dia macam ni tuan-tuan puan-puan, sebab saya pernah terlibat sebagai assessor dan interlocutor. Okay, situasi yang sangat menyedihkan bila student daripada kelas sains, kelas sains, saya bercakap tentang kelas sains, saya tak nak cakap tentang kelas yang the art stream. Okay, the science stream student, okay, when it comes to the first part 1, okay, when it comes to part 2, okay, the candidate can answer perfectly. But when it comes to part 3, the discussion part, okay, they have difficulty to deliver their ideas. Maybe because they are lack of vocab, satu. Okay, and then when it comes to the extended question part, the HOTS, the kebat question, they don't know how to answer the question. Okay, maybe because of the lack of knowledge that they have. So kita tak nak benda tu jadi sebenarnya. Yeah? So dalam GREET ni, with the PTRS module tu, we have all the 4 skills implemented. Okay, it increased students' confidence and motivation. As participants gain competence in reading and writing, they may develop greater confidence in their abilities, leading to higher self-esteem and reduce test anxiety. This can foster a more positive attitude toward learning and exams. Okay, yang test anxiety ni memang it's real, tuan-tuan, puan-puan. It's real. Okay, when it comes to test anxiety, some candidate, okay, based on a true event lah ni benda ni, budak ni she has anxiety sampai kena jumpa pakar. So when it comes to speaking, dia punya anxiety tu sampai dia tak boleh nak masuk bilik peperiksaan. Dia punya takut sampai kami kena bawa dia, tenangkan dia dulu. This is real. Even until now, budak ni pun masih, sebab kami masih berhubung dan dia adalah bekas murid saya. Okay, sampai dia kena ambil ubat semua. So kita kalau boleh nak mengurangkan test anxiety. Even saya pun sekarang pun anxiety juga ni sebenarnya. Takut cakap depan orang-orang hebat. Okay, this is my first time. Okay, saya sebenarnya baru sebulan 2 minggu ditempatkan di Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Selangor. Okay. Sebelum ni saya kat sekolah dia present depan PD, depan pengetua dia lain dia punya debaran dia. Tapi depan orang-orang hebat jabatan saya macam okay, but I will try my best. Pejam mata tau nanti tak nampak. Okay, encouragement of collaborative learning. Okay, The program may encourage peer learning and group work, with students collaborating on essay writing exercises and reading comprehension tasks. This can enhance teamwork skills and build a sense of community in the classroom. Okay, alright. Encourage peer learning and group work. This is applicable when it comes not only for writing, but also when they sit for their paper 3. Okay, as for part 3, first they need to discuss the thesis. Part 2, they need to make a decision. Okay, and then when it comes to part 3 is the extended part. So this is where we help students to be more courageous, okay, and help them to speak. Okay. All right. A continuous improvement plan. Okay. Alright, so a continuous improvement plan for GREET is to ensure that the program evolve and remain effective by systematically identifying areas for enhancement and implementing changes. This plan will focus on evaluating and refining key components like teaching methods, okay, materials, and student progress. It can be done by first, setting clear benchmark and goals. Second, regular assessment and feedback. Third, teacher development. Fourth, personalized learning plans. Fifth, continuous monitoring of test results. Next is creating a feedback loop with stakeholders. Analyze and implement best practices from other programs. And annual review and strategic adjustment. Okay. Okay. Finally. Okay, the conclusion. Okay. So the guidance for reading and essay for excellent in tests is carefully structured, to help students excel in all key components of the English 1119 exam. Okay, which is reading. Okay, this is actually the analysis of English language PPM.
Email.
Yeah, for Selangor. Okay, so GPMP mengecil. Saya harap 2024 lebih better, insyaAllah. Okay. Alamak, tak boleh. Alamak. Okay, saya rasa dah kot. Dia tak nak berhenti. Okay, tak apalah. Itu aja sebenarnya. Okay, dah. Finally. Alright. Akhirnya. Okay, thank you. Any question? Tak ada eh? Okay, thank you very much.